Minot. A Perham man is accused of killing his roommate by stabbing him in the eyes and shooting him repeatedly. A criminal complaint charges 40-year-old Derek Swear with second-degree murder in the death of Brandon Snyder. The complaint says the two had argued over a missing gun at a home in Perham Monday night. Prosecutors say Swear shot Snyder 15 times after stabbing him in the eyes, then grabbed another gun and shot him once more. KFGO reports Swear claims he was acting in self-defense after Snyder bit his arm. COVID-19 has reached Minnesota's prison system. The Department of Corrections this week reported the first confirmed cases within the state prison system. A staff member in the Red Wing Juvenile Prison, plus 3 inmates and 1 staffer at the Moose Lake Adult Prison, have tested positive since the weekend. The development highlights the health threat to vulnerable inmates around the state, as well as efforts by authorities to reduce the risks via early releases of nonviolent offenders. As just one example, the Hennepin County jail population was 850 3 weeks ago. It's now under 500. Governor Tim Walz will deliver his postponed State of the State address on Sunday evening at 7 p.m. He says he's looking forward to speaking directly to Minnesotans during this uncertain time. The governor says he'll deliver the speech alone with a remote camera from the governor's residence, where he's been self-quarantining since a member of the security detail tested positive for COVID-19. Minnesotans can view the address on YouTube Live and participating media outlets. Walz was originally going to deliver his State of the State address to the legislature on March 23rd, but canceled it amid the outbreak. Authorities say 2 people were killed when a helicopter crashed and burned in west central Iowa. The crash was reported Tuesday afternoon in Audubon County, a few miles east of Hamlin. Authorities say the aircraft hit a power line before it went down. The names of those aboard have not been released. Authorities say the two were from Minnesota. The crash is being investigated. In North Dakota, Governor Doug Burgum said a major presidential disaster declaration has been approved as the number of COVID-19 cases in North Dakota continues to rise. Burgum also extended closures Wednesday for many businesses by 2 weeks until April 20th. The order includes personal service and recreational businesses, along with restricting restaurants and bars to delivery and takeout service. The disaster declaration by President Donald Trump would unlock federal aid to help North Dakota pay for its response to the pandemic. The number of confirmed cases of the coronavirus in North Dakota increased by 21 on Wednesday to a total of 147. A Minot police officer is quarantined after testing positive for the coronavirus, and 5 other city employees who were in contact with the officer are self-isolating. Minot Mayor Sean Sitma said a test confirmed over the weekend the officer was positive. The mayor says the officer began isolation last Thursday after developing symptoms. Minot Fire Chief Kelly Constable said a firefighter is also self-isolating at home after being exposed to residents who recently returned from another state. Under the city's current guidelines, Minot firefighters and police do not respond to a medical emergency until an ambulance arrives unless the emergency is extreme and critical.